Hello and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are talking about my best weight loss hacks to help you lose weight. Things that, nobody told me that I was like, hey, this actually really helped me lose weight. And this is something that I realized helped me and I tell my clients about and I'm telling you about tonight. And so I've got 6 of them for you that we're gonna go ahead and dive into. If you are new here to the channel, I wanna invite you to join our growing community on YouTube simply by clicking the subscribe button, ringing the notification bell, and you will be part of our little tribe here on YouTube. And so anyway, let's go ahead and dive in without further ado. Number 1, and this one I never even knew was a thing. Like, I was a morbidly obese mom, wife, and I was so naive when it came to most things health-wise. But this one right here, so number 1 is don't eat when you're thirsty. Okay. Now, I had no idea prior to 2015 that being dehydrated and being hungry have some of these same exact symptoms, so that most people walking around are dehydrated and they don't even know it, and they confuse thirst with hunger. And when I first heard that, I was like, nuh-uh. And I'm a researcher, so I of course went to, Professor Google, and I started Googling it and reading it, and I was just blown away that thirst symptoms mimic hunger symptoms, and that most people that are eating when they're hungry, a lot of times, especially if we're overweight, we are really thirsty, and then we just always seem hungry, but we're really thirsty. Our body's like saying, give me some water, give me some, water. Really is what it's saying. So, all right. So here's what I started doing, and here's what I would tell you to do to keep from eating when you're really thirsty. So whenever you feel like you're hungry, drink 10 ounces of water. 10 ounces of water. Drink 10 ounces of water and see if you're still hungry. When I started doing this, I cannot tell you. I thought, okay, whatevs, I'm gonna try this. So often after I got done drinking the 10 ounces of water, I was full. I was no longer hungry. I no longer felt hungry. And it was just like this Jedi, ninja trick that I just felt so silly for never knowing about. And so don't confuse hunger with thirst. If you think you're hungry and it's not a normal meal time, drink 10 ounces of water and then wait and see if you're still hungry. Chances are you won't be. The majority of humans on this planet are walking around dehydrated, which means they're not getting themselves enough water. And so I'm telling you, try it. Come back, let me know. Carmen, oh my gosh, I was full. It's a ninja trick, I'm telling you. It's a ninja weight loss trick. All right, number 2, eating protein with every single meal. All right, so protein can look like yogurt, eggs. I love turkey pepperoni. That's one of the things, but eating protein with every single meal. And here's why. Because protein is going to keep you full longer. And when you're full longer, you're not going to want to eat or snack as much, which is going to cut down on the amount of calories you're consuming, which is going to help you lose weight. At the end of the day, weight loss is about a calorie deficit. You have to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. So you have to eat less than the amount of energy you're burning. And if you eat less than the energy you're burning, you're going to lose weight. If you're eating more than the energy you're burning, you're going to gain weight. If it's about the same, if you're eating enough to sustain your energy, you're just going to maintain, you're not going to do nothing. So eating protein with your meals, I noticed a big difference in not being hungry before my next meal. All right. Number 3, eating vegetables every single day. In fact, 4 cups of them, 4 cups. And I would have told you back in 2014 when I recommitted to losing weight, I did love vegetables as long as they had cheese and butter on them. So bad. I loved corn as long as it was slathered in butter and some garlic salt. I loved me some broccoli, especially when it had butter and cheese on it. So bad, but so good also. 4 cups of raw vegetables every single day. So cucumbers, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. And in the beginning, I didn't love it. I didn't eat it because I just craved cauliflower. Like I never woke up thinking, man, I'm craving me a cup of cauliflower. But, I started realizing, okay, like food is fuel. And if I want to build this body that I want, if I want to get something I've never had, then I've got to do something I've never done. Like if I keep doing everything I've already done, I'm going to keep having 288 pounds, size 22 Carmen. Like that's where what I've done has led. And if I want to get to another place that I had never been, have a body that I had never had, I have to do some things I'd never done. And I had never eaten raw vegetables by choice. Ever. If they had raw vegetables at a party and they had the ranch dip, yeah, give me some ranch dip with a little bit of veggies, 100%. But it was like, no, okay, let's go ahead and try this thing out. And in the beginning, like I felt like my jaw was getting a workout every day because I was like chewing them so much. But over time, first and foremost, I actually began to enjoy them, to crave them, to want them. It revved up my metabolism. And again, it helped keep me full longer. So it took up a lot of room in my stomach. So I didn't want all the junk food. 4 cups of veggies every single day. Number 4, your fasting window versus your feeding window. So minimum, one of the things when I start working with a brand new client to lose weight, one of the first things I tell them is you need to be fasting as much as you're feeding. So for instance, like most people that are walking around with a weight issue, they are feeding more than they're fasting, which means their feeding window, if they start eating at 8 a.m., they don't stop until they go to bed at 10 p.m. They don't stop putting calories in their body, whether the calories come from candy, snacks, drinks, whatever. And so you want to be fasting as much as you're feeding, which would be minimum of 12 and 12, to have 12 hours during the day where you're not eating. You're drinking water. You can drink anything that's 0 calorie. And then the other 12 hours is when you are eating your food. And a lot of people will take this a step further. Intermittent fasting has become very popular. And the most popular intermittent fasting window would be like a 16 and 8, where you're fasting 16 hours and then you're eating 8 hours. But here's what I would tell you. If you're brand new to this and you're like, what? 12 and 12, which means you eat from 8 to 8 or 6 to 6, and then you fast from 6 to 6, only consuming things that are 0 calories, like water, coffee, things like that. My most common would be a 16 and 8. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Yes. So between 10 and 5 is when I typically eat, between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. So I will start eating at 10 a.m. and then I will be done eating by 5 p.m. or 11 and 6. So that is when I was really focused on losing weight, I did a 16 and 8. So I would either push my morning meal back till starting at 10 and ending at 5, or starting at 11 a.m. and then being done 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it'd be 10 to 6. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I started at 10. So 10 to 6. My first meal was at 10 a.m. My last meal was at 6 p.m. I didn't eat anything after that. And that is what I did for most of my time losing weight. Most of those 13 months where I lost 161 pounds. So I was eating all of my food within 8 hours. And then those other 16 hours, I was just drinking water. But if that is scary to you and you're like, that seems like a long time without eating, Carmen, just start with 12 and 12. 12 hours eating, 12 hours not. It gives your body enough time to process everything and be in a fasted state to be able to burn and attack the fat that has been stored on your body. So number 5, don't drink your calories. So sodas, juices, your frappuccinos, all the things that have a lot of calories in them, don't drink them. My only exception to that would be if you are using like a meal replacement shake, or you have something that has a ton of vitamins and minerals. So for instance, I drink 160, about 200 calories every single day with a shake. I drink a shake every day. It's got all my vitamins, all my minerals, my prebiotic, my probiotic, all the things in it. And that is normally a meal with some vegetables or some fruit or something, or it's a snack. And I have that every single day. But most of us are drinking are like juices. You're better off to just eat the fruit or the vegetable because that actually has all the fiber in it, than to drink the juice, right? All the kombuchas, all the whatevers. Go eat the food. It's better, it's healthier, it's way less calories. And so don't drink your calories. Don't drink your calories. Don't drink your calories. All right. Those are empty calories. And same thing with condiments. Don't, if you're going to get a salad, the things that make the salad unhealthy, besides like fried chicken and things like that, are going to be the dressings. All right. So we did a whole video on skinny girl salad dressings. They're like 5 to 10 calories a serving and they taste great. Anyway, that's going into a whole nother video, but don't drink your calories. Number 6, and the final one, is move your body more. Move your body more. So losing weight is about being in a calorie deficit. So part of what's going to help you lose weight faster is to burn more calories. And the best way I can tell you to do that is, yes, because here's the thing, you're only going to eat but so little. Like, I would never recommend anyone eat below 1,200 calories. You want to make sure you're eating 1,200 calories every single day. Anything below that, you start getting into starvation diets, and that's just not good for your body long term. But work out. My general rule of thumb is 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week. Move your body. If you're doing a workout, you're going to be burning calories. You're still eating in a calorie deficit. You're burning calories, which now makes your calorie deficit bigger. And this is where you're going to lose weight faster. You're going to get to your goal faster, which gets extremely motivating. And, so often people are like, well, Carmen, do I really need to work out to lose weight? And the answer is no. Like, you can lose weight without working out, but there are so many health benefits to working out. Yes, it helps you lose weight faster. It helps you build lean muscle. It helps you speed up your metabolism. It helps you, kick off endorphins, which, there was a study showing that the number one thing that helps people that are depressed is working out, exercise, because you're producing endorphins. It helps combat disease. It helps combat dementia. Exercise helps combat Alzheimer's. Like, there's so many pros and cons to why you should work out. And back in 2014, I was the chick that thought I didn't like working out. God made those like workout people, and then he made me, and I wasn't one of them. It is so good for you. It's good for your mental. It's good for your emotional. It's good for your physical. Like, nobody can get in a debate with me and tell me one good reason why you shouldn't work out. Like, it's fine if someone's like, I just don't want to, Carmen. That's fine. But no one can give me a good reason not to. And so it is one of my biggest weight loss hacks is working out. I believe it's one of the reasons, a big reason I've been able to maintain my weight is because I can still work out 6 days a week, 30 minutes a day. And it helps keep me in a calorie deficit so I can still eat more, but my body's still burning. And so those are my 6 best weight loss hacks to help you lose weight now. So thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we're going to be talking about some weight loss goals for beginners. And so we will be live back here on the channel, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Tuesday night.